Okay guys, we're out with the XO-1. Some people actually kind of were talking to me in person. They said, why do you make such long videos? You know, you could just make the run and go. But the reason for the long video is so that way, you know, we're transparent. People can see what we're doing. And if you want to fast forward, in the description down below, I'll put the timestamp. So anyway, you may think we're going backwards today because I'm going to run 4S. These are China Hobby Line 4S packs. So the other day, of course, we ran the 150 on 6S. But there is a record that I've got that's just nagging at me. And it was one of my the 4S run. I had done 126 on that 4S run. And the record was 125 on 4S, on the full XO-1 body, XO-1. And that bothered me to death because it's only got the record by 1 mile an hour. In my opinion, that's in the margin of error. You know, he could have been, if he would have stayed just 1 second longer on the trigger, or, you know, he may have been, you know, may have been where I'm at. So I pretty much will think that I can take the top record anytime I want. But I also kind of believe, like in boxing, you don't come out to the champ until you come correct. Pay your dues, put a little bit of time in. You know, if you think you're fast and then you do what you do, then fine. Then you don't have anything to worry about. You can take your time, do what you do it right. Make sure everything, all your goals that you set for yourself are in order, and then go for it. And that's what we're doing today. So it may seem a little backwards. We do have new tires on it. I retired the other ones. They're here for support. These are the tires that I had from 0 to 150 miles an hour. That's the tires that have been on the car since the very beginning, since the first run I ever made. And I did blow that tire the other day during that run. So they're getting old and it's time for new tires. So I thought we'll go ahead and I can make sure that it's driving right, and I need to tighten up my pattern. You guys probably noticed that it went over the center line a little bit the other day. That's unacceptable to me. I don't like that. So I want to try to get my pattern tighter, get in the groove a little bit better, and then we'll go for the champs, which is Paul 815 and Joe Boria Racing. And don't forget that Joe Boria Racing was the very first person to ever get an XO-1 up into the 150s. So really, Paul and I had it somewhat easy because we already saw that it could be done. All we gotta do is figure out the puzzle. So thumbs up, Joe Boria. Anyway, you see it? So that's the last run that we made with it at 150. That was the other day. I don't even remember the date anymore. So we're going to get rid of that. Start the timer. This is 4S parallel. Red to red, black to black here. And we'll go ahead and hit read here. So that is the last number that we did with it. Let's see. So that's the last number on the Sky RC that we ran, so we're going to zero that out now. Start, stop, and read. So now that is zeroed out. Man. Sorry guys, man, I got to figure out how to get this damn camera to read this phone. Put your hand over it for me. Man, it's gonna 2 hours to try to figure out how to get this camera to read this phone. This camera does not like to read phones. There we go. It is zeroed out. Okay. So now we'll go back. We'll hit, well, I'm probably too far away from the car now. Okay, you can kind of actually see it. So here, let's go to read again. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I just want to make sure that you guys know we're doing it correct. Okay, there we go. So it's zeroed out and it is started. Alright. So I'm going to set the phone right here next to the tires. Here you go, babe. And again, we're only going to go by what the Garmin has to say. The Sky RC numbers will be for the guys running Sky RC, and the Garmin will be for the guys that have set the records with the Garmin. So as it stands right now, this car has the record on 4S at 126. But like I said, it's in the margin of error, I think. I'm going to go ahead and widen that gap up and see if I can't get my driving a little bit better today. Alright. Again, timestamps will be in the description. I got a car coming. Got a car coming, guys. Wait a second here. Got a few cars. Appreciate everybody liking, subscribing, all the stuff you guys do. Appreciate that. All the comments. Definitely means a lot. Running so I can go down and get me some fishing in today. Still waiting on cars, guys. Got another one coming up in front of us and one behind us here. Feels like it's about 90-something degrees out. Wow, that's a money truck right there. Money truck. Okay, here we go. Look at that pattern. Guys, that is how you stay in the groove. What a great run. I can tell it was so smooth. There we go. New world record on the 4S XO-1, folks. So that makes me happy because I hold myself to a little bit different standard than you guys probably do. You guys probably just, all my friends just like me, and that's awesome, thank you. But I want to make sure that I'm outside the margin of error. Like I said, the last record I did was 126 on 4S, and the record was 125. So I needed to make sure that I wasn't in that margin of error. Now it's just to be fair to the guy who had the record too, you know. All right, let's see what the Sky RC has to say. Hopefully they're even. That'd be nice to have it even up. So I'll do my best to see if I can get this phone, guys. I'm so sorry, man. You guys, thank you very, very much for your patience with me here on this. There we go. Okay, there we can see it. All right, so let's hit stop. Oh, 136. Okay, 134, guys. So 134 4S. Appreciate you guys all watching. Again, you know, parallel, red to red, black to black here. There's the plugs. No gyro, nothing like that. Okay, appreciate it.